All right, so we're gonna work on the cover for our sketch idea journal. You need about 1 inch around the outside. So whatever paper we use to actually cover it, I'm using this one. You want it to have that border. Eventually we'll cut corners off, we'll wrap it so that it is pretty seamless, and then we'll do the inside. So this, it's a little counterintuitive because this side is going to be the front, this side is going to be the back, but it can wrap around. But if you are wanting like a specific thing on the cover, like your name, you do want to remember that this side, the right side, is the cover, so front. So if you need to, you can label like where that will be wrapping around. This is gonna wrap to the inside, so technically like all of your extra stuff can kind of be in that area. Do not cut it out because you have to wrap it, and it's gonna need a little extra space right here where it wraps around. So this is my front cover. I am going to, I'm gonna make a moon. So I'm gonna be spraying this or painting it. So you kind of want to go in with pencil first and then go over it. So I'm gonna do maybe some little like swirly lines. I'm gonna say incorporate my name here. Maybe I'll do some like mountainy things across. Maybe I'll put like a tree here, a pine tree, a couple extras, just to kind of frame it. If you are doing a pine tree, you can kind of make your trunk and like build out from it, making little skirts. Just texture a little bit. Add a little. It's not too perfect. I just think it looks better with a little extra bits, and focus on texture. Focus on texture. It doesn't have to represent anything specific, but you're focusing on texture because that is a major part of sculpture, and drawing texture is just as important as being able to carve texture in. Sometimes that is how you make things work. So that, I totally covered my W, so I'm gonna sort of swoop this over. I'm gonna thicken this up. That's why we do pencil first. Drawing it on and then adding. I'm thickening up the left-hand side. There we go. So I'm gonna leave that and then maybe do like little. So even if there's something that you don't like, take the opportunity to add something. I'm very not kind of shaky today. I don't know why. I mean, I didn't eat anything for breakfast, so that's probably part of it. Join that to the H there. I think that'll make it look interesting. I have to thicken the ends of these to kind of go along with it. Sometimes you just have to add little touches of things. I'll add one coming out from here too. I think that'll be good. I think that's good. Maybe do a little, should it be here? I should have, there. There. Yeah, I like it. Okay. So then mountain-wise, so I'm going to say some of these will be in front, so I'm going to bring this down, and I'm going to kind of do switch. I'm gonna make this look like it's got like little ridges in it by doing this. I kind of like that. Okay, so let me do a little zigzag, figure out where this is going to be in front of this one, so let's bring this over. All right, and there, and then this will go this direction. And the lines really help to add texture. Put this one in front too. Ziggity zaggity. This one this way. Ziggity zaggity. Ziggity zaggity. Boop, 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 boop this side. I could do this with a thinner marker, it might be interesting, but really like that. Alright, I think I'm gonna bring this over and kind of do like a little swirly whirly here. then I'm gonna leave this blank. I'm gonna add small tree. Now this trunk I'm gonna bring down so that it looks like it's closer. I'm gonna add some horizontal lines to make it a little more textured and make it a little more like it's the foreground. And then this one will be further away. Add a little of that texture. So I can kind of fill in. Now I got my shape, fill in. There. I left this one a little bit darker than the other one, so it had a little more pizzazz to it. I'm gonna darken this area where the mountains meet, still keeping it horizontal to kind of add to that texture, just give it a little more interest. That way, then I can grab over that to protect it. Then I'm gonna grab these. You can do regular paint. I'm just gonna kind of go in here and spritzy spritz. Because I like the way it feels. It looks interesting. Do wipe off the table after this. Ooh, that's very dark. Okay, I'm gonna put this down here. Maybe a little. Should probably put it in the corners first, then brought it in toward the moon. Go back in with a little of this blue. It's a funky sprayer. Ah, geez. My sprayers are gumming up. That's all right. I'm gonna spritz a little of this silver. I don't know if I love that. But you know what happens when you don't love something? You can always take a paper towel, or in my case, because apparently my paper towels have disappeared, I'm just gonna carefully, don't scrub it too much. I'm gonna hold this down so that I can wipe around here. It's the one thing about, like, if you do block off a section by putting something on top, make sure that if you are using that you hold it down so that when you pull it off, it stays where you want it to stay. Okay, I'm gonna use my towel here that I wiped off the paper to wipe off around my spot, clean it off. Please clean up your messes. I know that we should know that, but sometimes it's difficult for people to remember. So now I'm gonna let this wait, and then I'm going to wrap it around so that it is my cover. And that will be, it's a little moist. I know people people hate that word. Deal with it. Put my sunglasses on. We're gonna wrap it. But I generally try to wait until it is dry. But I figured I would give you sort of a preview where you have it that goes around. I usually like fold these a little, and I either trim them off right on that little line, or I just kind of tuck it and glue it down. So kind of like if you were wrapping presents. So even if it gets on your hands, it will come off.